Hey guys, this is Alan back from YuGiOPRODeck. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be showcasing an Android application that we've been working on for the past few months. This app is a YuGiOh deck building and collection management app that we released roughly about a month ago now. It's been received really positively, we're really happy with how it's turned out. But I thought I'd just do a little video showcasing what it's all about and what you can do with the app and some potential upcoming features that we're working on. So if you just jump straight in here, you can see that the app has three different tabs. It has a Decks tab, a Collection tab, and a Browse tab. So the Decks tab is obviously all the decks that you can build. So you can build a new deck. It supports a variety of formats: TCG, OCG, Speed Duel, GOAT format. We're hoping to include maybe a few more in the future. Collection tab, you can browse through a variety of card collections. So if I take Ancient Prophecy for example, you can view all the cards in Ancient Prophecy. And then you can say whether you have a common, first edition, common, unlimited. For any of the cards, super rare, first edition, super rare, unlimited. And it'll then track and manage your online card collection. Browse tab is pretty self-explanatory. We just turn off any filters I have on here. So this lets you browse through all the cards available in YuGiOh. It supports both TCG and OCG and Speed Duel. Any card you can find on YuGiOPRODeck you'll be able to search for in this app since it pulls from our API data. So if I search for Dark Magician, I get all the results related to Dark Magician as it has searched for Dark Magician within the card name and card description. Here's all the results. Go straight into Dark Magician, I can view the card art up close, and if I pull the bottom panel up I get the card detail pane. So this is the detail of the card along with card prices. This is the cheapest price available for this card across TCG Player, Card Market and Cool Stuff Inc. I can view alternative artwork for the card. I can view similar cards, and I can view counter cards. The app also supports left and right swiping, so if I'm viewing Dark Magician, I can quickly swipe to view other cards that I've just searched. We also support a wide variety of filters, so you can filter by attribute, race, type, format, ban list, archetype, expansions, attack, defense, level, rank, and pendulum scale. So if I set it to Speed Duel, I can view the full Speed Duel card pool, including skill cards. So Black Duster Soldier, really cool card, Ritual Monster. That is a Speed Duel compatible card. So I undo that. I want to search for a warrior, who's also a dark. Maybe I want to search for a zombie as well. The dark warrior and zombie type monsters would appear. So I can undo those then again. Go back to the default view. Now decks, which is roughly the main beef of the app. So as you can see, I've built a few decks here already. I built a Dark Magician deck, I built a GOAT Gravekeeper deck, and there's a few other, a Speed Duel deck, and a couple of other decks. Now let's take a look at my GOAT Gravekeeper deck. So this is a GOAT format Gravekeeper deck that I've built. Now as you may know, a lot of these cards aren't compatible in the regular TCG. Like Delinquent Duo for example is actually a banned card. But if I go up and I view the details of the deck, I can see at the bottom here that it's set to GOAT format. Now if I change this to TCG, deck validation kicks in. It says Heavy Storm is now banned, Delinquent Duo is banned, and Snatch Steal is banned. So we have full deck validation across all the different deck types. And just a reminder, that's TCG, OCG, Speed Duel, GOAT, OCG, GOAT, Highlander, and completely unrestricted to make your own kind of fun deck. So if I set this back to GOAT, the validation errors go away. I can set my tags up here, GOAT Gravekeeper Control, and I can set my featured image, which is something that was inspired from the decks we have up in YuGiOPRODeck. So that's my GOAT Gravekeeper deck. Now I can view the Dark Magician deck. This is a deck I just quickly put together just to test the validation. As you can see, the side deck, the fusion monsters, the XYZ monsters, and the regular monsters. So if I want to add a card to this deck, so let's add a side deck monster. As you can see the button down here, add side card, search. So if I search for Max C maybe. Max C is banned in this format, so it won't let me add a Max C. How about an Ash Blossom? As you can see, the little one icon means I've added one to the side deck. And of course, it supports full deck validation, so a minimum of 40, maximum of 60. Can't have more than 3 copies of a card. So Dark Magician has 3. If I try to add another, only 3 copies of Dark Magician are allowed. So if I go back here, your most edited decks appear at the top up here. So whenever you edit a deck, it'll appear right up at the top. So we also have the option to delete a deck quickly. So are you sure you wish to delete? Yes. You sure you should delete? Yes. You can also copy a deck should you wish. So if I copy this, and you can see here's the copied deck. So I can delete that as well. Another cool feature is that you can pull any deck right from YuGiOPRODeck into the app. So if I jump over to YuGiOPRODeck here, and I have a tournament winning hero deck, first place regional Melbourne, Australia. So if I click into this, I'm prompted to open it in DeckTin. So I'll say yes, importing deck, and it imports the full deck right away for me. There's the extra deck, side deck, and main deck. And that's the hero deck that just got pulled in. So this card obviously isn't legal anymore. This deck isn't legal anymore. Only 2 copies of Destiny Hero Malicious are allowed. And we have 3 copies. So if I set that to 2, I should, I think, get another validation error. Oh, there's more than 40 cards in the deck. There's just 40 now. So that's that. So I can import decks quite easily. I can view expansions, I can filter them, and I can browse cards. We also have full support for light and dark mode. You can set up by the system default, which is what I'm doing at the moment, or you can choose yourself. So here's the light mode, and it has full support for light mode. And you can set it back to dark mode should you wish, or set by the system. Now, we also have the ability to export decks. So you can export it in a YDK format, or you can export it as a text format. You can export it as plain text or markdown text. You can also import a deck from YDK format. See the import deck option there, imports from YDK. And you can turn off hard validation should you wish. That's the app for the moment. We have a lot of new features upcoming for the app. We're currently working on a life point calculator, a starting hand tester, and potentially a play test area. And we are working on a public deck area. So hopefully in the future when you build a deck you can mark it as public, and then you can go into an area where you can view all the public decks and choose any deck you like, make a copy of it, download it, copy it into your own collection. And you'll be able to share decks with other people, potentially comment on decks. We'll also have the ability to view YuGiOPRODeck decks directly in the app, and again you can copy those decks as well. So we're still working on those features. We hope to have them out quite soon, but it's been going well so far, and we have a lot of features upcoming for this app. So I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. It's on Android at the moment, only no iOS at the moment, unfortunately. We may have an iOS version down the line, we're debating it at the moment. We want to get out some of the bigger features first and then potentially consider an iOS version, but for now it's Android only. So I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out, and the next video we should be back to normal, maybe a box opening again. I think I have a Rise of Destiny first edition box we could open, so I might try that. So anyway guys, until next time, thanks for watching.